Welcome to part 5 of City Skylines on the Xbox One as we are building Fusion City. And like I said in part 4, we're leaving this road open until we can access freeways, and that freeway is going to be the way into farther out into the city. So now what I mean by that is just the opening of the city starts here. People come in here. It's the very opening of the city. And the freeway will be the closing of the city is when people go out, and that will be the road here. And there'll just be a expressway to different parts of the city. And what I'm waiting on, and before I do that, I'm waiting on free access so that we can do that and actually build it. And how far are we to that milestone? We are at. But do we have that? Do we get that? Yep, we get a highway. We get that. So when we get 2,400 people in the city, we are just a little under 1,000 to go. So I don't know if we can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to build it up to that in this part, but it'd be sure worth a try. And the city process growing is doing pretty well, but with no demand, there's not a high demand for the residential zone just yet. And I decided. Actually, I've not decided. I thought that would be. I thought this would be full. Once that all get filled up, I would then decide to add the more residential zone there. So far, there's been a lot of fire in the city. In the other part, we had joined that part in with a huge fire, which was over here somewhere. I think it was, yeah, right here, which was actually a box factory caught on fire somehow. Now we've seen a house get caught on fire, and we've now seen another house, the Holly residence, has caught on fire. So, I don't know what the issue is with that, but we'll figure it out. So for a low density commercial zone, what I want to do really, I want to like feel the low density commercial zone. I want to have like just a whole passage. Not a whole passage, but a whole area that could be considered the low density commercial zone. But we don't know. But that's I don't really want to touch on that too much until we reach the next milestone, so I can build the freeway and really start off to do the different sections of the city. But so like that demand is really growing. And one thing that I wish we did have, I wish we did have the ability to play the radio. They have stations where you could play in stream and it won't be copyrighted or anything like that. And believe me, those stations are pretty dope. Those stations are pretty dope. They have a classical station, and they have just a couple stations where you have people actually talking and saying, "Hey, visit the zoo" or visit whatever. And that's what's on the PC version. But as you guys know, the PC version had to keep something to itself just to be special. So I guess we can't give the PC version, we can't give the console versions everything that we have to offer. But as far as we know, we can give them just the basics of the game. It looks like. Now, one thing that I see that is different that the PC version doesn't have is the Statue of Liberty. It seems like that would be a mod that we'll have to install for that people have made the Statue of Liberty. But one thing that I see right off the back, Statue of Liberty is something very new to the series, or is it just me? Maybe it's just new to me. I'm not 100% sure though. But to me though, the Statue of Liberty seemed to be something just new. Yeah. Did we unlock anything with new water? Any new water pipes? It looks like. No, we didn't. Not yet. Now we could just turn off the day-night cycle just for a second. Keep it light in here. Keep it daytime in here. So I can see what's going on. See what we really have to build. What we really need to build here. And it seems like everything. It seems like everybody wants a low density zone here. So let's see if we can build that. Let's see if we can get that built. So let's see if we can get that built there. Start off with just a bunch of squares. But just for now, I'm gonna have that there, and then alright, so you're gonna add the whole zone here. To fill that up. Get a bunch of water in the area. And just upgrade the roads. That looks a lot better. Yeah, it looks a whole lot better. Alright, so we get that there. It's a little crooked, but I like it. It looks pretty good. Keep majority of it as straight lines. And if we could pull that off. That's the first industrial, not industrial, but commercial zone over here, and then alright, so cool. Alright, so what we have here is that's a 6-zone road here, so what I want to do here is so that it's easier for garbage trucks to get to that area. So then when it's time for garbage trucks to get in that area and whatnot, and just easier for anybody to get in that area, we have that over there. We have that road there that could take us to that situation, take us to that area I need. And then right there. I don't know if that looks really good though. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that whole piece there. Other than that, I think it looks pretty decent. then what we could do here is put all that right there. Put all that right there for people to move in. And since that right there, since I have that as a express, kind of a express way, it's just I kind of have that as an expressway. What we can do is, man, that looks really crazy. That looks really weird. I'm trying to imagine what it look like over here. Cause I don't want to clog that area up too much. Perhaps that looks a little better. So we can just stick to that. And upgrade that road there. Yeah, I'll stick to that. And before they get too insane on me, let's get the water going in this area. And then we gotta do the then we have to do the electricity. The water in that area. So the water should be flowing pretty nice eventually. And then I don't want to put a plant over there. Just get a little windmill action there going into the city right there, into that side of the city. So eventually, just like I thought, the electricity and the electricity and the water should be flowing in, so this area should be okay. But we still have houses and stuff to build here. It would not, and the garbage, I'm pretty sure it's fine as well, because garbage is going to be access to all over the city. Besides, the garbage is really it's really over here and doesn't cause, it has a lot of pollution, but it's over here and it should be able to access the whole city. Even if I go all the way out to even if I go all the way out to one of these areas, it should be able to pick it up anyway. So it should be able to pick it up, you know. Anyway, play there, and then alright, so we have built a whole new area for the city. I had a feeling, I knew that we were going to reach that new milestone just yet. We're almost at 2,000 though, so that's a plus. But I knew that we wouldn't miss that milestone just yet, so hopefully in the next part we will. Most likely we probably will. And that was part 5. Let's keep the momentum going. I'm trying to keep this keep the momentum going with this game, and because I actually love this game. It's actually really fun. When I played it on the PC, I loved the game on PC, and it's just overall a hell of a game to play. Before I go, so overall it's just a really fun game, really fun, great game. And I do have to get a high school belt as well. Totally forgot about high school. And then yeah, so overall, you know, it's a really great game to play, and the console version is completely different from the PC version. It's still a little weird playing with the controller than a mouse and keyboard. So it's still really weird, but I'm getting used to it. I'm starting to get used to the controls now. But yeah, that was part 5. We built a new area. In part 6, hopefully, if I remember to, when I record it in part 6, hopefully I remember to get some districts going. Well, maybe we'll wait for that. I don't know just yet, but we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching. There'll be much more to go. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please comment, and subscribe.